Thank you for joining us in our ongoing celebration of women's equality and empowerment. We're glad to announce that Praxis Business School and Katalyst India are forging a partnership to empower and enable socio-economically disadvantaged women learners for equal opportunity and leadership in the data and technology sector. Let me please introduce you to the honored guest officiating this mission-driven joint initiative. Mr. Katalyst Sajnani, Chairperson of Board of Governors, Praxis Business School and Member of Board of Advisor, Katalyst India. Mr. Suneet Mehra, Co-Founder and Chairperson of Board of Advisor, Katalyst India. Mr. Charanpreet Singh, Director and Co-Founder of Praxis Business School. Ms. Sheetal Mehra, Co-Founder and Member, Board of Advisor, Katalyst India. Ms. Purvi Shah, CEO, Katalyst India. Dr. Prithvish Mukherjee, Director, Praxis Business School. Mr. Vijay Mahajan, Member of Board of Advisor and Chief Mentor, Katalyst India. I now request Mr. Katalyst Sajnani, Chairperson of Board of Governors, Praxis Business School and Member of Board of Advisor, Katalyst India, to please share a glimpse of this joint initiative.
Thank you very much, Shalmali, and good evening to everybody. Collaborations create value, and I am honored today to witness the inking of this partnership between Katalyst and Praxis Business School. This association strengthens the common objective and vision of both organizations to increase the number and value of women in technology. With this partnership, Katalyst girls now have an option with a scholarship of enrolling in Praxis Business School's new age technology programs in data science, data engineering, and cybersecurity. I'm confident that these programs will benefit Katalyst students immensely, exposing them to superior placement opportunities, paving a path to become valuable contributors in the best organizations, and giving back to society. I wish the very best to Katalyst and Praxis Business School and look forward in the resulting personal and professional success of every Katalyst girl through this association. Thank you very much.
I Dr. Prithvish Mukherjee, Director of Praxis Business School, to kindly say a few words about the Praxis commitment to women in tech.
Thank you, Shalmali. It's a pleasure and a privilege to be here. It's very intriguing, the word catalyst. You know, I was thinking about it for a while over the evening. And how does it relate to the concept of women in tech? I just came out with on the spur of the moment, little analogy. Many of you would have heard of something called software as a service. Okay, I mean, it's a well-known term these days, or infrastructure as a service. Similarly, I was thinking of a crisis as a catalyst. Think about it, the crisis as a catalyst. Now, this takes me back about 20 years. This was year 1999. We were in the Y2K mode. At that point in time, I used to work in PricewaterhouseCoopers, going from door to door in American offices, asking them to offload their job to India, software development services. And they couldn't care less. I mean, India, I mean, they're snake charmers and jackals and stuff like that. Until they were hit by a bloody crisis called the Y2K. Okay, they realized that if this crisis had not hit them, they would not have bothered to look at India as a source of inexpensive yet experienced labor. It was there all the time, but nobody would look at it. So that crisis was the catalyst which spurred India as a software development. 20 years forward, let's look. We all know that, women have a tough job in corporate sector. For a variety of reasons, people think that, women may not they are not mobile, they cannot be asked to come at night, and all kinds of things happen. So even though women were as competent and as capable, they were, in a subtle way kept out of the workforce. There were barriers. May not be intentional, but there were unintentional barriers. And what crisis hit us in 2020? The pandemic crisis. And then everybody was working from home. Women, men, everybody working from home. So the concept of women not being mobile, became irrelevant. Right from the CEO to the coder, everybody was working from home. So, and that means that working from home became a viable way of doing business. Now, working from home opens up as many opportunities for women as Y2K opened up for Indian software developers. Suddenly they realize Indian software developers are good. They can be used in the US because of the Y2K crisis. Today we are standing at the cusp where corporates can make sure that they can reach out to women because, women can work from home. And I'm not saying only women work from home, even I like to work from home. I mean, I have better work-life balance. I can be in college for maybe 2 days, 3 days I can be at home. So the whole ecosystem becomes more friendly towards women working, which was not the case earlier. And I think this is the opportunity that both Katalyst as the organization and Praxis as a school can take to create the concept of the crisis as a catalyst for change and bring women into the workforce. So now we can say, you can be working for Accenture, you can be working Pricewaterhouse or IBM. You need not travel all the way to Bangalore or New York. You can work from home. And this is the message. Smart women will understand that hopping onto the bandwagon of corporate sector is much easier. The thresholds have become lower. Corporates are more acceptable, are more welcoming and accepted women. So I think this is the main message that I was trying to get across, that now is the time for women to enter tech and to women to enter the corporate sector in a much more fruitful and easier manner. I think under these circumstances, this concept that we are trying to build out here between Praxis and Katalyst can be a wonderful idea to get many more competent women into the workforce. And I thank Katalyst as in the organization in helping us make this happen. Thank you very much.
So much, Dr. Mukherjee. I now call upon Ms. Purvi Shah, CEO, Katalyst India, and Mr. Charanpreet Singh, Mr. Charanpreet Singh, Director and co-founder of Praxis Business School, to please share a few words on the vision Praxis has on this partner.
Yeah, thank you, Shalmali. I am the Director of Praxis Business School Foundation. Dr. Pritish Mukherjee is the Director of Praxis Business School. We have such a wonderful director that one is, good enough for the school. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm really delighted to have formalized our relationship with Katalyst on this special Women's Equality Day. The idea is not just to observe the day and acknowledge the need to drive equal participation of women in all facets of life, but to do something about it. And, Katalyst has been doing such wonderful work in empowering and supporting less privileged but meritorious women learners in STEM and tech. I think it simply changes their lives in a very positive way. It is therefore an honor to work with the Katalyst team. We need more women in tech and in managerial and executive positions. It is good for us. It is good for the companies they work for, and it is good for society. Especially a society that will see a lot more of AI-driven automation, where ethical and fair AI demands gender and other kinds of diversity, in tech teams. Praxis recognizes that and makes its in-demand tech programs in data science, data engineering, and cybersecurity affordable for women candidates through its Women in Tech programs. And we are happy to make these courses even more affordable for the Katalyst community. The Katalyst Praxis partnership is synergistic in the sense that we both have the same high-level goal and we both work in the area of STEM and tech. It is delightful to see that our first initiative together, the data engineering program that we launched in July, has 25 Katalyst girls, if I can call them that. We can also now call them Praxis girls. And they have already started dominating the class conversations. They are passionate. Even the class representative is somebody from Katalyst, so we can already see the energy that that they bring to the class, and we're delighted about it. This program will open up exciting opportunities for these candidates in an area that is simply exploding. I'm sure this is just a start of what promises to be a long-term and very fruitful relationship. And thank you, Katalyst, for agreeing to formalize this relationship. I'm sure we can do a lot more together. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Singh. I now request Mr. Suneet Mehra, co-founder and chairperson of Board of Advisor, Katalyst India, to please share his views about the mission of this initiative.
That's very kind of you, and it's such a pleasure to be here with everybody. What a delightful day, Women's Equality Day. It doesn't get better than this on one hand, and on the other hand, I'm also thinking that I hope a day will come when we won't need to have a Women's Equality Day. And I'm really hoping that that day is going to come very, very soon. And our belief at Katalyst really is that we are trying to empower women. And there's a tremendous need at this point in time to ensure that a significant number of women actually rise up into leadership positions of corporate India and globally. Globally, we are having the same problem. And all of us need to make this effort to ensure that there is an adequate talent pool. And not only is there an adequate talent pool, but also the journey has to be made easier. And as Prithvi said in his speech, perhaps the catalyst for this is going to be COVID, where you can allow people to work from home and still be productive and you don't have to show up in office. And I really hope that it is that way. Having said that, the one thing that we are super delighted about today is the partnership with Praxis. So that is something which is surely going to be a catalyst. COVID will be the double catalyst. And of course, our Katalyst students are the triple catalyst. So we are very thankful to Shri Kamlesh ji for actually taking this initiative. He pushed us. He's the person who made it happen. We are so thankful to Praxis for their grant, without which it could not have happened. And of course, the fact that this phenomenal capability that is being brought to the table in terms of making these young Katalyst women potential future great leaders is thanks to Praxis and IMS. So we are super delighted with this partnership. Kamlesh ji, thank you so much. Thanks to Prithvi ji. Thanks to everybody, Charan Preet on the team, and of course, our great team at Katalyst headed by Purvi and Megha. So thanks to everybody, and wish us all the very best that this may be a great day and a great moment for the two organizations. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mehra. May I now invite Mr. Vijay Mahajan to share his kind observation.
I think I'm extremely glad to be at this particular ceremony of signing. I think this is a great new milestone in the history of Katalyst. This agreement, this association also exhibits the strong support which Praxis has for the cause. And I think on another level, I think this technology, which is going to become part of everybody's life and finally lead to the community development, I think these programs make far more sense. So these programs will not only cater to this, these words called women in STEM, women in tech and all that. But I look at it not only from the pure point of view of their earning ability, I also look at it more from the point of view of the social development, because this is going to become like, I think one day, artificial intelligence, data sciences are going to become as common as use of Word and Excel, few years hence. So I think we are taking a lead in that. Praxis has, Kamlesh has really pushed us more than we showed the interest. And I'm really delighted at all this. And we also have competent team at our end to lead this. Megha is now super delighted to lead this on behalf of Katalyst. So I take this opportunity to thank the team of Praxis, the team of Katalyst, all the chairmen, all the advisors who are going to make this a great success. So good wishes, and I think I wish this program as well as everybody all the best. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mahajan. I now request Ms. Sheetal Mehra, co-founder and member, Board of Advisors, Katalyst India, to share with us how Katalyst and Praxis planning to create a lasting impact on women's equality and leadership in technology.
Thank you. It's a pleasure and an honor to be a part of this momentous moment in the history of Katalyst. Firstly, a big thank you to Kamlesh. Without his energy and enthusiasm, he's a bundle of ideas and he is always promoting the cause. So I think this would not have been possible. So yes, a big thank you to you, Kamlesh. Secondly, Charan, I have interacted in the past few months with him, and I do feel that this is a wonderful institute because they are extremely progressive. They do believe in gender equity, equality, and have promoted the cause even on their campus. So I think they are the right partner for us. So that's a great, and it's a lucky thing that we are with you. And finally, I think our Katalyst girls are extremely lucky to be given an opportunity to learn new age things like data science, data engineering, which is going to create wonderful opportunities for them in India, as well as overseas. And now with the world becoming flat, I think you never know where the sky is the limit when it comes to opportunities for them to grow and progress in their career. So I think we are all very lucky to be a part of this association. And I really look forward to it bearing fruit, and we should all work together. And a big shout out to the Katalyst team who have worked very hard in the last few months to make this happen at our end. And I'm sure it's the same with the Praxis team. So thank you, and looking forward to the long association.
Thanks. Thank you, Sheetal. I would like Purvi to talk about the whole experience now that the girls have joined the classes, and what is their experience? Let's hear it from you.
Thank you, Charan. So actually, in fact, I wanted to start with like a very positive experience. This whole partnership has actually led to a lot of positive change, and it's also bringing about a lot of positive experience for our girls. We are actually hearing testimonials from them, their forwarding message where they are extremely thrilled with the experience, with the learning. And also, I think it's one thing that, we keep talking about the self-belief in these girls. We want to enhance the self-belief. And when they say that, we are participating in class and Katalyst is doing so well, it is reinforcing their self-esteem. It's reinforcing their self-belief that, they can, move ahead in life and through, in the technology domain. It's a natural next step for them after going through engineering and Katalyst program. And I'm so glad that Kamlesh and Charan, Preet, and all of you at Praxis has provided that platform and opportunity to extend their life and career in this field. And like Kamlesh also mentioned, Charan, you mentioned that they have got CR opportunity. So they're showcasing leadership. It's not just about technology or technical skills, but also leadership that is getting built through this. And this itself is the proof of concept and setting an example for the next batch of students who will be in line to come for the program. I'm really excited. And just like in technology, you have to have the or when you're building a technical solution, you have to have the agile methodology. I think we have to constantly be agile and move forward and keep taking advantage of these new age programs. And once again, I think this partnership happened at the right time for us, where we could take the new age programs and offer them to our girls, and at significantly lower price. Otherwise, it wouldn't have been possible. So thank you again for giving an affordable technical solution for their future growth. Thank you so much.
Ms. Shah. According to Women in Tech statistics for 2020, a mere 20% of positions in the tech world are held by women. The largest 5 tech companies on the planet only have a workforce of about 34.4% women. With this joint initiative, Praxis and Katalyst aim to change these numbers for the better and especially provide access to equal opportunities to socially, economically disadvantaged women learners. On behalf of Praxis Business School and Katalyst India, I thank our esteemed guests for honoring us with their presence and by sharing their vision. Thank you, viewers, for being with us. Please visit our websites and our social media to know more in details about this initiative and spread the word. Together, we can use technology for the betterment of our society. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.